Family, let's go ahead and do this real quick, right? Let's go ahead and do this thing that we do. We bring the Negro back in. Brother Negro, let me go to you real quick, sir. What's happening with you, sir? Brother Negro, what it look like over there? I know you've been dealing with a lot of fuckery in Biden's backyard over the weekend, sir. Did you expect to see this craziness coming down the pipeline, sir, on this particular weekend, sir?
No, man, no, man. They shooting off a lot of fireworks,
Mm,
and dishonor to uh past President Trump. Holy smokes! Like
mm.
like 2 times, brother. You need like how in the earth they getting the licks off on a past president? Like yo, all I gotta say is Trump need to up that security. He need to up
Right.
that security. He need to quit playing games. He need to get some Marines. He need to get a Navy.
Mm,
He need to get
mm.
some Blackwater, something. Because I take that back. Blackwater signing off with Kamala. Like, damn, he don't got no security in these streets. He
Right,
has no
right,
security in these streets.
right. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. Real quick. Oh, shout out to everybody that's hitting the Cash App already. Shout out to everybody that's hitting the Cash App already. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all, man. First and foremost, let me send a massive shout out to my brother Negro as well. He hit the Cash App the other day. So I want to send a major appreciation to you as well, brother Negro, for always supporting the program. You know what I mean? Shout out to the brother Negro, always holding us down,
You
keeping the
gotta, you
lights
gotta, you
on.
gotta fill up the war hat, family. We gotta
Yeah,
fill up the war hat.
listen, if you ain't keeping the lights on, well, at least the exhaust system going in the community kitchen, we be out of business, man. Ain't no cooking going on without folks. So salute to you, man, for always coming through. But hey, listen, y'all, let's get into this thing, okay? Now, again, I don't know how many of y'all, if this is your first time coming through or you've been rocking with us since day one, but y'all know what, first and foremost, y'all know we broke the story, right? Y'all know we broke the story. We also broke the story with, Biden stepping down, right, ladies and gentlemen? We also told you about some of those endorsers who were extremely appalled, right, by Biden's performance when it came to that first presidential debate. We broke that story here. We spoke on that. Salute to my sister Dina. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Salute to brother Nico. We broke that story about those endorsers, Ari Emanuel, the Netflix owner, right? The CNBC guy, right? A lot of these industry tycoons, these media tycoons, are very disappointed with the performance of Biden. And they were going off on a tirade saying something needs to get done. Something needs to get done. Let me, I'm big on putting faces to names, family. Yeah, you know what I mean? I think it's very important that we remind some of y'all, right? Some of these faces are necessary. Also, you got to keep in mind, George Clooney came out talking about shit was a debauchery. But look at this guy right here. This was one of the very outspoken Hollywood. This is Ari Emanuel. Okay? Ari Emanuel is essentially Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? He's essentially Hollywood. When you think of all the wild shit that's going on there, this is Mr. Hollywood himself. And he came out, ladies and gentlemen. I'll attach that clip, okay, to the old broadcast where we covered this with the brothers. But he came out very outspoken about his disappointment in Biden's performance with that first showing on the presidential debate. Biden, Trump, when Trump basically walked him down, cooked him up like a Sunday dinner. Easy work, right? So my thing is this. I need y'all to help us, help Chef C out. And Brother Negro, maybe you can help a guy out because you're a very educated young man, very studied, articulate, informative Negro, right? Tell me where in our history has there been two assassination attempts on a president during campaign season, sir. Two. So, these are some of the questions that we need answered, family. If y'all got it, drop it in the chat. Drop it in the comments if you catch the playback. In what year, what time were there ever two assassination attempts on former presidential candidates or even former presidents, right? In the case here, we're talking about our brother Donald Trump. Now, again, I don't want nobody to get it twisted. I don't rock with either one of these parties. We did a phenomenal coverage of the debate a couple days ago. Y'all was packed in here, 1,000+ in here live with us. We did an excellent coverage on that. But again, even in that, we saw nothing that goes against the standard, as far as I'm concerned. And when I say go against the standard, family, I'm talking about either candidate specifying what they plan to do progressively for Black Americans. You understand? So, policy, not party. Brother Sig, I'm already with you on that. You figure dig me, Brother Sig? We don't
I got that answer. Gerald Ford, brother. Gerald Ford.
Gerald Ford during the campaign season or during
just in general. Just he had two assassination attempts. One of the sale and they said so. I'm doing a quick search. I did a Wikipedia and then clicked on the side of that. They said in all these cases, the attackers with weapons was a firearm and all subjects were male. Gerald Ford's experienced two attempt assassination with a woman as an assailant. So it was a woman. So I just wanted to throw that out there for some little historical context and stuff of that nature.
And you're referring to Ford's administration year, not his campaign season.
Correct? Yeah. He was running in office. He was actively in office and stuff like that.
Okay, he was a sitting president at that time. Got you. So this is why I'm saying, family, we're talking about history now, right? Again, I'm gonna leave it up to the family. I see y'all coming in here. I need somebody to show Chef C during a campaign season. Show me in our history when there's ever been two assassination attempts on a candidate. See, we're talking about something totally right, family. We're not talking about actively sitting presidents. We're talking about campaign season, somebody looking to get into the White House. I need to see that. But again, listen, I'm trying to tell family. I'm trying to let you know. Some big wigs with deep pockets.
There's another one too.
All right, share that one.
I think Andrew Jackson is another one. From what it's reading, they're saying on January 30th, 1835, Andrew Jackson was the first president to experience an assassination attempt when Richard Lawrence twice tried to shoot him. So he might have got shot at twice. How it's written, or two different scenarios. One was it was in the east portico of the Capitol after Jackson left a funeral held at the House of Representative chambers. The attempt failed when both of Lawrence's pistols missed fire. So he had two pistols on him. He was two guns up by D Block.
Right. Well, again, sir, here's what I want. And that what you just gave me was another sitting president, correct, sir?
Yes. I haven't gone through to see like who's on the campaign trail. The one that comes to mind would be Harvey Milk, and that was one time I think that they got at him. Who the gay white man, Harvey Milk. They had a whole documentary on homie.
Okay, I appreciate that. Let me sound the alarm. My brother Nico hitting the cash app, supporting the community kitchen, keeping us open as usual. Salute to Nico coming through. Sound the alarm. Rock the flex mob. Brother Nico, you are always appreciated, sir. Showing us love off GP. We appreciate you, man, coming through as usual. And again, if you're looking to support the community kitchen, keep us open for this late afternoon service, y'all. Hit the cash app, all right? Support the program. But we're going to get into this, family. I just want to bring some context. These are the people. Let me bring it up. Let's wake it up now. See, these are the people who endorse Biden. I need to make it make sense for the family. I don't want to just be going off. I want to make it make sense. This is another executive here, okay, who's endorsed the Biden administration and expressed his disappointment in his performance, okay, against Donald Trump, okay? Now, this executive here is another guy. I believe he was from ABC. I forgot the brother's name. Hold on. Yeah. Right. Shout out to coming through. Ryan Wesley Roth, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now, that's the suspect's name of who tried to get a lick in. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this guy right here is another tycoon in the industry. Very disappointed in your boy Biden's performance. And he said, listen, this is making us look bad, family. Right? Just like Greg Mathis came out and said, the way your girl Fannie Willis was acting in the courtroom made Black America look bad. Well, these Hollywood tycoons, shout out to the Netflix owner here. This is a Netflix owner, the tycoon, another tycoon himself. Okay? Your boy Biden is making us look bad. Okay? And they're not getting, family, they're not getting any more voter confidence. Okay? They're not getting any more voter confidence for the replacement that they put in. See, we got to keep in mind that replacement is your girl Kamala Harris, and she was not voted in. That's what we need to keep in mind. They moved the goalpost to make it pop off for her. Can we make the math? They moved the goalpost, switched the candidate up mid-campaign season, right? Damn near 3/4 of the way through the campaign season, and they dropped this shorty on you. Come on, fam. They dropped Kamala Harris turkey neck on folks so she can come out with that all that bullshit. Huh, family? Yeah. That's all she been doing with them pearls in her ears. With them damn pearls. Look at them pearls. Them surveillance pearls. Probably got your boy Obama in her ear trying to tell her how to run the play, and you're still fucking up. Yeah. We here to have a conversation today. I'm going to play some clips for the family. Okay? But I do want y'all to keep in mind, family, let's think about this, right? Since this switch has happened, let's think about the media barrage that we've been kind of been slaughtered with or ambushed with. We got we got Haitian propaganda of eating ducks, cats, right? Ducks, cats, dogs, all type of shit this week.
Hey, yo, they trying to line them up for that hate crime bill. They're going to have the Western, mark my word, they're going to have a Western melanated hate crime bill for these melanated Klansmen out there over the Negroes, over the Black Americans. He said, I ain't feeling that at all. To be honest, ain't nobody, if they if they got caught eating some animals they shouldn't be eating, that's something for them to uphold. I'm tired of them running to our community, want us to throw on a cape and try to save these clowns.
Mm.
They need to hold their own. The same thing at the same energy that they got at that border, the same energy they're gonna get for eating household pets, allegedly. I'm using allegedly.
Right, right. Well, you know what? I listen. If I was these boys, let me do something here. Fanny, can I share something with you? Let's just see know if it's good to share something with y'all. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you why these elites are still mad. Can I share with the family why the elites are still mad? Now, listen, when you're looking at your investment, right? You say to yourself, okay, we're gonna put some money behind some shit and we need to make some things shake, right? We need to make some things shake. You know, and in the case of your sister Kamala Harris, they put the propaganda money machine behind this shorty. Okay? But again, when you put her out there without the supportive systems in place, she comes through looking like a damn fool. Look at this. Fair use.
My approach is about new ideas, new policies that are directed at the current moment. And also, to be very honest with you, my focus is very much in what we need to do over the next 10, 20 years to catch up to the 21st century around, again, capacity, but also challenges. My approach is about...
All right, family. So in this clip, she was asked, how does she plan to get the cost of housing down? Right? This is one of the clips, but this is one of the clips where she looked like a goddamn fool. Okay? But I'm going to give you another one because this wasn't the only fiasco. I'm going to give you some more because apparently the way things was popping in her community, fair use, in her quote-unquote community back in the day, you know, leaves her with a vote of confidence, right? Kamala Harris is the best thing that ever happened to these folks. Let me give y'all something else, family. Hold on. Let me do y'all right. Let me do the family right, okay? Listen here. Look at here. Now, again, the propaganda machine, when Kamala don't have her support systems around, okay, some are alleging that she's got the earpieces in, right? And you gotta say to yourself, man, what happens when the systems aren't in place to keep Kamala popping? Okay? No, they did the shorty wrong. So look at your girl here. Let me play a clip for you. There's another clip of your
she's
girl.
Gonna fly off the rails. That's what happened when she ain't getting the support.
$300 million a day we were paying for.
Now look at this. Look at here, family. Now your girl Kamala Harris is on the path now. And she's talking about a phenomenal way her economic plan is going to help folks. Now she said, and this is part of the problem when you got a shorty like this out here, and then you start seeing before your eyes that was a bad fucking investment. Okay? Let me share something with the family real quick. Let's share something. Here you go. Now, Kamala, in this clip, family, Kamala said that the Goldman Sachs CEO was like, yo, listen, your plan is popping. I see some real progress here. She came out and said that these cats co-signed her economic plan. And the Goldman Sachs guy came through and said, I'm calling cap. Your plan is trash, essentially. Let's go ahead and play the clip.
Goldman Sachs, for example, has said that my plan would grow our economy and his plan would shrink the economy. That his plan would reignite inflation
and send us into a recession by the middle of next year.
Okay, let's hold it. She said the Goldman Sachs guy said, my shit is popping. Let's hear from the Goldman Sachs. Is her plan popping, my guy? Let's hear it.
What the report did is it looked at a handful of policy issues that have been put out by both sides, and it tried to model their impact on GDP growth. And the reason I say a bigger deal's been made of it is what it showed is the difference between the sets of policies that they put forward was about 0.2%.
Cool.
Okay, so economy grows. Okay, if you took these particular sets of policies they looked at, and by the way, we have no idea whether these policies they talked about will ultimately be implemented, what was the growth impact? The differential was 0.2%. So, I think our clients are trying to look at what's going on from a policy perspective and make judgments. I think this blew up into something that's bigger than what it was intended to be.
Boom, y'all. She out there false flagging. Hey, your girl false flagging.
Yo, she's just lying her way to the office.
Yo, so what you think these cats is gonna do? They're like, yo, man, you girl, we don't put everything we got behind you. All of our systems, all of our propaganda machine. We got the crisis actors on set, on deck, ready for you. You understand? So they're like, man, goddamn, we can't get ahead. We're going to have to do this. So we're going to have to take care of this shit ourselves. You understand? Now, family, we did a broadcast. The brothers and us, we did a broadcast, I would say maybe a month ago, talking about how aggravated these folks were. And they said our democracy is in danger. We got to do something about this. Okay? And then a week later, they tried to get Trump out the way. We covered that as well, and we also said to y'all, hey, listen, this ain't going to be the first or last time they try to hit a lick on Trump. I kept telling y'all, I said, yo, they're going to come back one more time to try to do it. And I'm here to tell you today that this ain't going to be the last time they try to hit another lick. Mark it, family. Last time they did it, I thought it was a Sunday, so I thought they was doing 2 Sundays. But y'all got to keep in mind, remember, on the weekends, family, security is weaker on the weekends. Why you think they keep doing it? So the last attempt was a Saturday, right? This second attempt is a Sunday. It ain't going to be, listen, I highly doubt it'll be an attempt during the week. I could be wrong. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be another attempt. Mark it. Mark your boy Chef C. You understand me, family? Yeah. So let's go ahead, and I could give y'all some. Let me go ahead and go to the clip. Let's see what the folks are saying in the streets as far as what's going on. Say this before we get to the Donald Trump clip. And again, let me hold on real quick, family. Let me salute. Okay, I got another person. Shout out to Kev for hitting the cash app. Shout out to Kev for hitting the cash app. Rock up that bomb. Hey, brother Kev, man, you stay in the cloud on your boy. You always hitting the cash app. I need you to tap in or something. Salute to you though, man, for putting on, man. Salute. Family, I want to say this though before we get into the clip, to the Donald Trump clip. Okay, I want y'all to pay attention to what has been happening over the last month or so, especially after the first assassination attempt, right? What did we get, family, after the first assassination attempt? We got Tyrese getting locked the fuck up. Okay? Yeah, we got Tyrese getting locked up. Your girl Sheila Jackson Lee, she died. Okay. Your girl Amber Rose been running around. Fannie Willis' daughter done got pulled over, and she shows up with the very dude that she said couldn't get it up. Y'all remember that? She shows up with the very lawyer that she said couldn't get it popping. But they show up together to go ahead and look in and see what's popping with her daughter. Maybe her daughter was drinking the same Patron that Fannie Willis liked to sip on. Our family. Let's have a conversation. Shout out to my sister MF Kush in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to sister MF Kush. Hold on, I think I saw my sister Q to the scales. Sister Q to the scales. What's happening, sister Q to the scales? In the building. What's happening? If I missed anybody else, let me see. No, I don't think I missed anybody else. But yeah. Let's keep on going with my sister Star. There we go. My sister Star is in the building. Salute, sis. Salute. Let's also go down the timeline of Peekaboo propaganda. Right? Peekaboo propaganda. Don't look at nothing else that's going on over here. Don't get focused. Right? Don't get focused on the things that are truly affecting your community. I want you to look over here. So Tyrese gets locked up, right? Fannie Willis shows up with her limp dick paid for lawyer to go help the daughter, right? You got Haitians, quote unquote, eating ducks, cats and dogs, and whatever the hell else, right? Tyreek Hill gets pulled over by the cops, and it's football as usual. Niggas is still watching football. Niggas didn't even decide to take a knee. Ain't nobody taking no knees. I want to watch football. Okay? But I digress. Let's keep on going, family. Let's keep on going. What else has happened? Let me pull my list up for the family. Let me pull my list up, y'all. Because it's been propaganda after propaganda after propaganda. Fat Man Scoop passes away. Fat Man Scoop. Rich Homie Quan. What else? Frankie Beverly. Niggas can't slide no more. Family, come on now. What else? What else happened? Shannon Sharp runs the play acting like he getting some cheeks. Right? And then lies about it and says it was somebody else who touched his shit. And then comes back and says, nah, it was him. Yeah. We're going to stop playing. Taylor Swift endorses Kamala Harris and loses the bag from her supporters. Come on, family. Come on. Hey. What else happened, y'all? The California fires is going crazy. Right? Let's go. What else is happening? What else happening? You got hurricanes in New Orleans. Okay? The Super Bowl joint where niggas is pissed off now. Lil Wayne ain't at the Super Bowl. He not performing. Lil Wayne coming out apologizing to folks. I'm so sorry that I didn't. Family, you have been bombarded. Okay? Let me be very clear. Diddy shows up out of nowhere again with more cases on his head. Right? Diddy shows up with more cases on his head, family. Right? He's got $100 million settlement with a guy that he was taking that booty. Y'all heard that? Yeah. Diddy has to settle a $100 million case to a dude that's locked up off of something else because he was trying to take that booty. Now we're talking about the same Diddy, family. We got to make it make sense. This is what I'm saying. Like, this propaganda shit is diabolical. We got to make it make sense. We're talking about the same person who had what, 3 homes of his raided on national television, spent no jail time, and he's still walking around chilling. This is the wildest shit I ever seen in my life. Huh? I'm just a little regular cat. I'm just a little guy saying, yo, the propaganda is really propaganding right now. This is what I'm talking about. Brother Negro, you in the building, sir? Talk to me about all these propagandized headlines. You know, what they trying to do with Black America? They don't want Black America to get focused, I see.
I see that they don't want us to focus on economics. Like, let's really talk about that. Every time we ask where them tangibles at,
Yeah, let's have
they point to the immigrants. They point to Ukraine. They saying that all these people should have those resources over us, and these guys are not even American citizens. Let's really wake that up. So how much is the value of the American citizenship for the American Negro, Black American people of the lineage? How valuable is that American citizenship? That's what I really want to know. And you're gonna have to leave the country to find out. But I don't think it's as good as we think it is. I'm starting to see it. They're trying to bring us to that third world status. The more that they let these people up in here, they're hurting the American gold standard, the gold standard that was created off of Negro Black labor. That's what I'm observing here from this whole pushing of the media to distract the masses from asking those real difficult questions. Cut the check. Where's those tangibles at? Why are these people up in our community? Why are they getting a good job? Because they speak a funny language. Like, see, these are the things I thought English was the ultimate standard. Knowing the language of the country that you're in is important, no matter where you're at on the globe. And I see that these things are just overlooked when it comes to the American Negro. So I got a lot of concerns, man, about this quote unquote American citizenship.
That's a fact. You know, listen. I'm just trying to make it make sense for everybody. Let me see something. Let me see what the family's saying in the chat real quick. Sister Venus said, I think, let me see. I think that's the point, unfortunately. Okay, they talking amongst themselves. Let me see. Brother Sig said, notice no more crime wave news. And that's interesting, brother. Brother Sig, they pulled it back a touch, family. Right? They pulled it back a touch so they could go ahead and do some other shit. They got to set some other stuff up. Let me see what my sister. What's happening, sis? Elmira in the building checking in. Salute to you, sis, for checking in to the kitchen. What's happening, sister? Elmira. What's happening? Elmira says Harris needs a stronger message on economy. Today's newspaper. Well, again, Harris. Here's my issue with either one of these parties. And again, if Harris is your candidate, cool. For me, neither one of these folks are my candidate. I haven't heard anything specific for Black America. However, we're looking at a situation here where we're looking at a candidate who has had 2 attempts on his life now. When does the security step up? America can't foot that bill while it's giving everybody else money. All these illegals can't foot the bill just so we can see some democracy, some decency.
Brother Shep, how much is this security detail? You can't skim on your security detail. You have to pay as you weigh in the security industry. Like, everybody know that. And depending on how much money you're throwing down is how much protection is going to be afforded to you. So I want to know how much Trump is really breaking off the bread for his security detail. Maybe he's being stingy with the paper and they just overlooking the doors and stuff like that. It happens. Like I've been in security 10 plus years. Like if you're paying me 20 something hours to watch the president, do you think I'm going to be top flight security of the world? I'm just saying.
Mm, mm. Well, also the sitting president has some assignment to that as well. So you can't really skimp on it, right? There can't really be no skimping to this. But let me go ahead and play this clip here for everybody. Now, this is one of the chief police or whatever it is out there, giving a recap of a situation and some updates. Fair use.
How was this able to happen? And for future reference, is there any other security of the golf course?
Well, you got to understand the golf course is surrounded by shrubbery. So when somebody gets into the shrubbery, they're pretty much out of sight. All right. And at this level that he is at right now, he's not the sitting president.
Hold it there. Now he's talking about Secret Service, right? Now, again, all of the attention that's being put around this particular campaign, and just to make it fair, you don't think the United States government can cut a little bit off the top to make sure that this man survives to actually get to that night? No. And this is where I get into listen, I'm not falling for none of the nonsense. I know y'all trying to get this guy up out of the way. There was an article that came out before whistleblowing saying that there would be a second attempt on him. Here we have it today on September the 15th, right? And again, I am telling the family right now, there are people who cannot stand the true reality that's out there. These fake applause for your girl Kamala Harris. They know it's fake because they have to pay for it. They're footing the bill. They know it's fake.
Wait, brother Chef. Remember the DEI hire for his security detail? The woman from the Pepsi? Yeah, yes. And then on top of that, Joe Biden cutting the funding or skimming some of the funding for the CIA protection for his campaign. I just wanted to throw a couple things out there because we did have a discussion about that, I think a while back with Lone Wolf and everybody else and the rest of the gang. Just something. What up, brother Twiz?
Twiz, what's happening with you? Salute.
Gentlemen, how y'all doing? Happy Sunday, man. Good Sunday to everybody, man. Yes, I just see they try to pop some shots at Trump again, I just seen.
Yeah, they try to get him out the way. They had to clean him up. He's the
50 Cent of politicians right now. He need to get some advice from 50 Cent and get that bulletproof Hummer. That's what he needs. That bulletproof Hummer.
I just want to put my 2 cents, man, because as me being a thinking man and experienced man, it really is itching, bugging me, and just like a hair of my ass that got government written all over this. You know what I'm saying? The Secret Service is not testifying; they are hiding something, and the only people who they deal with is the president. So this really got me thinking, like, you really thinking they since they can't beat him, they trying to cheat him?
Come on,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Just look at all what's going on. Look at all the pieces in play. You know what I'm saying? And to everybody in here, we don't play checkers, we play chess. And look at the strategic moves on how they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy to me, man, that we living in a society right now to where none of this stuff is prestigious no more. None of this stuff is taken serious. This just is just like, it's a fad right now. And I hate to say this, and I really don't care who get mad at this, but it's time for men to take the lead, man. It's time for men to step up and take the lead, because these emotionals, these, pick up a stick if you can't fight them fair, you know what I'm saying? That old mentality, it ain't gonna work. This is the real world. In the world of men, you gotta be fighter. You have to be a fighter. You have to be serious, and you can't rely on your emotions. You gotta rely on bras and brain. You know what I'm saying? And there's too much emotion right now. It's too much feminine energy out here right now. There's too much beta male. There's too much beta male sympathism out here right now. You know what I'm saying? I land my plane there.
Indeed, brother Twist. I mean, listen, man. We are in a very dangerous time. Motivations for folks who are even considering, voting for either party, man, is detrimental. It's going to be a problem regardless for Black America. Either way. But I want to play the rest of this thing here. Let's play this.
If he was, we would have had this entire golf course around him. Well, because he's not, the security is limited to the areas that the Secret Service deems possible. So I would imagine that the next time he comes to the golf course, there'll probably be a little bit more people around the perimeter.
That's bullshit.
Bullshit. Hold on. So here's what we have, ladies and gentlemen. A motherfucker making excuses, okay, of why you can't cover the ground, right, of the opponent. He's literally telling y'all.
Why are they not fired?
This is my sentiment, gentlemen. This is my sentiment here.
Go ahead.
Go Twist. Go ahead.
This man almost was assassinated damn near almost a few months ago. Why doesn't he supposed to have that security now? Talking about, well, if we would have known this, it would have been different. Motherfucker, he just almost got killed. He's the most targeted man out right now. You mean to tell me he couldn't get the maximum security that he could get? Come on, they're not complicit in this, dude. They are a part of this, dude. They are really trying to set him up, dude. And the government is with it. Just how you got the news media is 89% negative against him, dude. They trying to do that so when he do get killed, it'd be like bye tush. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
This is bad. This is bad business. Even if you don't like a person, you still can respect them. You don't gotta knock him off. That's that feminine energy right there, man. That's that Hillary Clinton energy right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Joe.
No, but they setting it up. They definitely set up. What do they do? This is why the broadcast that we did a long time ago, I said to folks, Trump is getting the nigga treatment. And when I said that, ain't no such thing as Trump getting it. Shut up. Another dumb nigga complaining, crying like that shit is not possible. He's getting the nigga treatment. How do you listen? The same way they treated George Floyd, right? Oh, he was a terrible human being. He deserved to get lynched. Right? Let's marinate on that. He deserved to get lynched in public. Okay, because he was a horrible man. Nah. You're supposed to treat folks like human beings, man. So now they're doing the same thing with Donald. Oh, he's got all these felonies. Listen, your girl Kamala locked a whole bunch of black men and women up in California. Extended their time to serve and put them out there in the fields to fight forest fires. And you telling me that Trump is worse? Listen, it's bad on both sides, but you're not going to make her an angel while her whole career has been nothing but fuckery. Go ahead, Brother Negro. Brother Negro,
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go left field with you guys.
All right, let's go.
I'm thinking it's the Venezuelans, brothers. I think it's the Venezuelans because they know they. Shout out to the Negro Black. Shout out to the Negro Black Knighters because she put this bug in my ear. They know if Trump getting in that office, he's gonna be deporting their asses left and right. Can we stop the cap? Yeah. That's what I think is happening, and they trying to stand their ground. They's like, no, I'm American now because I crossed the border.
Hold on,
I'm not going back.
Is running the play?
I think
alleged lone gunman knew the
Yes, and then I think that the Venezuelans are running a play as well. And also I also gave a video. Dr. Short and them gang, they had a video going around talking about the gang behavior and the stuff that's going on. They already popping at the police. They already popping at government officials and stuff like that. So can you say that they're trying to cast their vote too? Without the battle or the bullet or the ballot or the bullet, they choosing the bullet over the side of the track. That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. That's you know what, brother Negro? This United States has been a hole for the rest of the world. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Venezuelans is coming to collect on that ass. Pause. I wouldn't be surprised. It's not far-fetched. Salute the Black American security with service and supply in the building. Salute to our brother Vader checking in, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to brother Vader. All right, brother Vader, check in, man. Let me give you that link, man. Check in real quick. This ain't gonna be a long one. I just wanted to get this in real quick and get up out of here because I got some stuff I got to do today. I've been working, prepping, and doing shit. So I got these clients. But brother Vader, check in, family. Check in.
Chef,
Yeah, go ahead.
did you see the Kamala interview on ABC?
Oh yeah, I'm about to play some more clips.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I got y'all lined up, but before I do that, you understand me? Let me play a little bit of this. There's a little, Secret Service action in here. Yeah.
Returned to the White House, but this event was not on any kind of public schedule, so it's not clear how this alleged lone gunman knew the former president would be playing golf today, and also at what time. We heard the president was on the fifth hole on the front nine at Trump International. How did this lone gunman know? Perhaps he followed the motorcade. Of course, when the former president travels, he travels in a motorcade. He has Secret Service protection. But that is one of the things. If this was another potential assassin, how he had this information about where former President Trump was playing golf. Of course, he owns numerous golf courses in the state of Florida, Doral in the Miami area. But of course, Trump International is the closest to Mar-a-Lago and Palm Beach, where he resides. That is one of the big questions we hope to hear in this press conference coming up shortly, Eric.
Yeah.
Now, let's go to the gentleman. Gentlemen. First and foremost, the assigned Secret Service to any candidate, that goes through the actual sitting president or administration, y'all. So again, I'm gonna need folks to stop acting like these aren't assigned hits. That information don't magically get leaked. If you know, then you know. This is one of those scenarios here. And it just so happened that, okay, in the first attempt, you got a man on the roof and the cops down on the bottom. Nobody deemed it necessary to go out there and put in work. Right? Now you got the quote unquote service with him, and he gets so close to where you in the bushes got the blicky laid on dude ready to take him out. How do you say I'm in on the hit without saying I'm in on the hit? Like you're not gonna fool me. You're not gonna tell me it's raining outside while you pissing on a dude. Shout out to my brother Vader checking in, man. Salute to brother Vader, Black American Service and Supply in this. Brother Vader, man. Are you falling for the play? Are you falling for the joke, sir?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. I'm with Negro on this one. It's the Venezuelans trying to run his ass out.
Hey, we 2 for 2, man. I told you I was going left field, brother Chef, man. I know, like, hey, man. Hey, I was going left field, man. Like, it was going. There's something that people weren't paying attention to. They're out here running down blocks like Nino Brown in Colorado and elsewhere. Like, brother, like, hey, man, I'm seeing the realism.
Yeah. On the serious note, the globalists have just at the risk of sounding like Alex Jones, the globalists.
The globalists. That nigga. Let's keep it.
They can't deal with anything but a Kamala presidency. So, and they see no path. They don't see a path to victory. Like let's be real,
brother Vader. They don't see a path to victory because, again, when you start thinking about the authentic reactions from people on the campaign trail, right? You got to look at it and say, okay, this stuff is not manufactured. You can't make this up, right? Let me see something like Trump was out at the motherfucking at Ground Zero, 9/11. Okay. And the folks were, yeah, Trump, we need you back. Kamala and Biden sitting right there in front of them. And they not getting none of that energy from the crowd. See, what that reflected, well, peep it. What that reflected for a guy like C is you didn't have the propaganda machine there that day to run interference for the fake excitement, the joy campaign. They didn't have the joy proper crisis actors out there to put on the fake act. So, but go ahead, Brother Vader. You got the flow. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, there's that. There's the fact that he was at the Arlington burial a few weeks ago. None of the other presidents were, right? Not Kamala, not Biden, and they're supposed to be there. So he shows up, right? So then there's that respect on the military level. You're watching debate reaction from troops that are deployed, and she's telling people during the debate that there are no deployed troops. So there's that reaction. And then there's he's standing on policy and business. He's talking about giving people no tax on tips. He's talking about no tax on overtime pay. So he's talking about real shit to real people. What is she talking about? So people are reacting. You go to the battleground states, and her numbers don't look like Joe Biden's numbers, when he won. So
right,
there's no path to victory but to take them out, and the globalists understand this.
Well, again, I mean, listen, when you got cats like this, check it out. Let me share this with the family. Let me bring this up.
A registered Democrat.
Let me bring this up. When you got a cat crashing out like this, okay? This is a Latino Hispanic guy, right? Latino guy. When you got him keeping it so hunted like this, the globalists, they gotta run a play. Peep this.
Hello, my name is Eli Beauchamp. I'm a registered Democrat, and I have been a registered Democrat all my life. By now, you might have heard that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are running a joy campaign. Now, you know what would bring a lot of joy to my life? Lower prices at the gas pump, lower prices at the grocery store, affordable housing for my family, affordable housing for everyday Americans. But what did we get in return? A wide open border at our southern border. Millions of embedded illegal immigrants waltzing right into our country. They get food stamps, they get cash assistance, they get relocation and housing assistance. And what do everyday Americans get? We get kicked to the curb. Well, guess what? You might even think I'm a racist. But my wife is a legal immigrant. And so far, we have spent over $10,000 for her to be here legally. How dare you go and insult us by just allowing millions to waltz right in, while we have done everything the right way. See, on November 5th, I'm going to cast my ballot with a lot of joy for Donald J. Trump. And yes, just like me, many other registered Democrats, independents, millions of Americans, we're going to be casting our ballot. But in my case, it's going to be motivated by anger. I'm angry that after my daughter got out of BPK, she only asked for one thing: to go to a water park. But I had to decide whether I would take my 5-year-old daughter to a water park or feed my family. I decided to feed my family. We haven't gone on any vacations. We're living paycheck to paycheck. We can barely make ends meet, while you're giving all this money away to foreign wars. You're giving all this money away to illegal immigrants, while us taxpayers are having to flip the bill. And you might think, maybe, why am I angry? Because it's sad to say that for many Americans, you have even taken our will to live. You have taken everything from us. But on November 5th, we're coming out in droves. And you have no idea how big that silent majority might be. Because we're coming out. Because if Donald Trump does just one thing, I'll be happy. I just want him to tear the system down. That's all I'm asking. For him to tear the system down. The system that's tearing my family apart. The system that's tearing everyday Americans apart. We're tired. And we're not going to take it no more. We're going to come out on November 5th. And we're going to cast our vote for Donald J. Trump. And maybe that will be your rude awakening.
Ooh.
Real shit to real people.
Now,
It's
when you
real
got
shit to real people.
Listen, when you got Consuego, when you got, Consuego coming through, when you got Victor coming through and saying, listen, I've been a crash out Democrat for most of my life, right? Even here, this was the greatest thing for me. I like to see immigrant on immigrant crime or immigrant on immigrant aggression. I like to see this because, again, shout out to him though. I can't even hate on this dude. He and his family did it the right way. He paying 10 racks on his family to be here. So I'm going to have to put some respect on that. Keep it a buck. So this is a situation, y'all, where we look at this motherfucking thing here and you got to say, man, I don't even think this is a situation where I tell him to hold his own tamale. I don't know if I can tell this man to hold his own pupusa or arroz con polo, arroz pandules. I don't know if I can tell him to hold his own plantain. He's a tax-paying guy, ladies and gentlemen. And in this cycle, this presidential cycle, this election cycle, you got so many people who were blue to the bone, going red. That works in our favor to some degree. And other Black Americans are saying, listen, this ain't shit. And as soon as this whole thing clears, these guys are going to be the ones who are still getting the benefits over us. This is where the complications come in, fam. Salute to the 80 plus in the building. Brother Vader, talk to me, man. Hearing this from an immigrant who did it the right way, right? You as a Black American, do you sympathize with his position, sir?
Do I sympathize? Not all the way, but do I get it? Absolutely. Because we talked about this last week. There's a biblical reference to where this woman would rather cut the baby in half than let the baby live in peace and happiness than share the baby, right? She'd rather destroy this country by bringing in what she thinks are people that are going to vote for that party at the risk of destroying the country. This country, there are countries that hate us right now. There's active aggression between our nations, and they've sent people here. I don't know how this idiot thinks this is going to end. And so this man here, he did it the right way. He tried, he's trying to, maybe he did a fiance visa and he's paying $10,000 for attorneys to have that stuff, closed out properly, or whatever he's doing. He's feeling the frustration that we're feeling in that, how are these people being stepped in front of the line? Right. For what? Right? For power, to maintain a semblance of power, to hold on to something. For who? For the globalists? Man. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, sir. Even in the most recent assassination attempt, you have the propagandists blaming Donald Trump for an assassination attempt on him. Let me just bring this up.
You mean like Joy Reid did last time? Just like Joy Reid did last time?
Right. Let's play this too. Let's play this clip. Fair use.
Yeah. Do you expect there to be calls from within the Trump campaign to do that? Because he's going to reach out to his supporters and say, let's take this down. We do not know, again, the source of any gunshot or gunshots. We don't know who's responsible for this. The whole thing has yet to be 100% confirmed from start to finish how this all played out. But do you expect to hear anything from the Trump campaign about toning down the rhetoric, toning down the violence, or would that be atypical of the former president?
Well, Alex, remember back to the assassination attempt on President Trump's life and how, there was talk of a new tone, and then the Republican convention was, by Trumpian standards, muted. And it did seem like he was, just trying to take it down a few notches. But then by the end of his convention speech, we were kind of back to where we started. So I don't know how long this could, this moment of unity for the country where we come together and we say, I don't want any political opposition to be under threat of violence. It's not okay, any threat of violence, I would love for us to have a unity type moment, but I think it's probably going to be pretty fleeting, as we've seen in the past.
Now that right there, family, there tells a guy like C everything he needs to know. They said, nigga, you've been talking crazy. Do you understand? So we ain't got no time to feel sorry for you. I'm a little upset that they missed your ass for the second time. That's what the truth is, y'all. We looking at it right here. This is MSNBC. It's like, God damn it.
Hey, yo, Chef, Chef, you saying something interesting. Like in my grad class, right? There was an incident where it was a white man who watched his children burn. And the white women in his community were so pissed off that he didn't die in a blaze of glory trying to save his children in a surprise fire. So the psyche of some of these women on the white side of the game is crazy, especially to their own men, per se. I see a lack of humanity and understanding when it comes to their own and to us to a certain regard. So that's just something I just wanted to throw out there as a tad bit that I found like a little crazy. That people, this man is getting shot at, and they don't have any remorse or any comprehension or understanding about how this really looks. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy to me.
Well, I've been told. Pardon me, Brandon. I've been told over this weekend that Trump is going to send us into nuclear war, right? But as we speak, y'all, I just want to make it very clear. As we speak, NATO is talking about sending missiles over there to help Ukrainian. And Russia is now seeing it as an imminent threat. Putin is now saying, listen, y'all sending missiles over here. This is happening this week. Okay? Y'all sending missiles over here. Y'all not supposed to interfere with this shit. But they're doing it anyway. So, you know, I said to myself, I said, listen, bro, you telling me some shit. You think that Trump is going to do all of this nonsense, but it's literally happening during your administration. Bunch of delusional, a lot of delusional talking points, y'all. But let's go ahead and play this part so we get a little better understanding. Fair use right here of what happened, you know, with this second assassination attempt. I'm going to let this person get their shine on. Fair use.
They tried to shoot him again. Are you fucking kidding me with this? So he was at Trump International Golf Club when shots rang out that were just in the vicinity of President Trump and his people. And when it first broke, nobody really knew kind of what was going on. And it was almost written like there was a separate incident that was just close to where they were. But then CNN came out and said officials believe that the shots fired at Trump International Golf Club were intended for former President Donald Trump, according to sources familiar with the matter. Senator Lindsey Graham, of all people, had stated on another news station that he had spoke with President Trump and he is one of the strongest people I've ever known. He's in good spirits and he's more resolved than ever to save our country. Apparently, sources said the Secret Service spotted a suspicious individual on Trump International Golf Course in West Palm Beach and opened fire when agents saw what appeared to be a barrel of a in the New York, according to the New York Times. And right before that, Junior posted that they had found an AK was discovered in the bushes per local law enforcement, and the Trump campaign had released a statement confirming President Trump is safe, and he's safe following firing in his vicinity, and no further details at this time. The suspect has been apprehended. Nobody knows who the suspect is right now. It's going to be a long, long next.
Well, we do know who the suspect is by the name of Scotty. But again, ladies and gentlemen, we're in very interesting times. I just got to say that. And shout out I think I saw Brother Cut the Check come through. Let's Cut the Check in the building, y'all. There he is. Salute there, Brother Cut the Check in the building as usual. Well, yeah, family, these are the times with which we're in. Okay? A lot of contradictory, a lot of bullshit, a lot of finessing. You know, I got more clips going here, but Brother Vader, I mean, when does this current administration say, listen, we need, or would they even do it? Say we need to put more heads on this guy just so we can show some, you know, some fairness here with this election. You think that is even something that this administration is even capable of doing, sir?
No, they have no inclination. And I'm just glad that they have someone alive now that they can take to Guantanamo and really figure some shit out.
Mm.
Maybe trace the dots and maybe it leads somewhere. But yeah, I mean, fairness. Come on, they tried to put 2 bullets in this man. Because they know they can't, and and that's just the level 1 play, right? Level 2 is they're gonna roll in them ballots from from wherever, they're gonna roll in them fake ballots. Them dead people are gonna be voting again. People that don't even exist gonna be voting, and then some of these illegals are gonna be voting, right?
Right. Them dead votes. Right. I remember that scandal. That's a fact right there. Brother Negro, are you in the building, sir? What does a young man see? Again, we got the Negro. Brother Negro, you in the building, sir? Are you in the building?
Yeah, I'm tapping in. What's up?
Yeah. You in Biden's backyard, man. What's the energy? What's the energy over there right now, man? What's the energy?
Yo, man, I'm gonna give it. You saw what I posted up on Twitter and share.
Hold on, real quick. Let me clarify for everybody. When I say when we refer to Biden's backyard, when it comes to our brother Negro, he's in Delaware, ladies and gentlemen. He's in Delaware. That's where Biden got a lot of his his biscuits buttered and everything, and
he was a teacher at one of the universities. I want to say Delaware State University. He was a law professor or something like that. That's what the streets are saying. And he wasn't a good one either. That's what I heard. But I don't want to go too. I don't want to spill all the secrets of Biden's backyard because they might come at me with the pitchforks out here. So
yeah, but instead of representing where he's from, he chose to represent Delaware because that's where all the banks and all the big corporations are incorporated.
Right. There you go.
Right. So he's deep. That's why he was in. Like him and Obama were in on the TARP deal with Baby Bush. Right. When that whole financial collapse went down, Biden was the one that brought in all the money. Yeah. But Biden's always been backed by money, and that's why they can raise all this crazy money now, right? Those are Biden's coffers, right? And his people.
Well,
and the thing is she's a bigger puppet than he ever was. So, the globalists, they're throwing all this money. They're throwing assassins. They're going to throw fake ballots. They're throwing everything they can to steal this election.
Well, go ahead, brother. Brother Negro, go ahead, man. Have you seen? I know you called me the other day, man, and you was getting jumped by a bunch of tap dancing Negroes, man.
Man, it was one tether and one coon ass old dude. They were sitting there. They was like, yo, man, like high school boys, man. I'm in a factory work. And we moving boxes, heavy ass boxes, right? Giving them point A to point B. These dudes is working us like Pharaoh. And these brothers on their break is looking at Kamala Harris like, damn, she's fine. And then when I started talking about the pedo wall and all that other stuff, man, these brothers was about to kick my ass. They were like, no, you lying. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, if you can, remember that thing that you shared on Twitter where I was in Biden's backyard? Shout out to Wimbledon. Show that footage of that whole foreign day parade. Foreign flags in a black neighborhood. Foreign flags in a black neighborhood, shutting down black business owners so they couldn't even get their bread up. On a Saturday, family. I was out there trying to get my hair braided by a black American sister. I had to park my car, and I had to walk 3 blocks up because of these bastards. This is crazy. Play the footage, man. I'm gonna mute up and I'm gonna circle back so they can see what's really going on in these streets. This is coming to a block. near you.
Now check this out. I was with an old head yesterday. I was handling something, but I stopped by an old head, and he was talking about how the Mexicans show pride and all this other stuff. And I said, listen, I said I could respect it more if it was done where they're from instead of over here. And he said to me, he said, well, why black folks don't do this? I said, they don't? He's like, yeah, black folks don't be showing no pride. We don't never do nothing.
Oh, can I touch on to that too? Can I touch on to that? So I'm talking to the citizens, right? I got 3 or 4 citizens numbers locked in. I'm gonna come back up there when I get a chance. But they were telling me every time they went for the police to have just a block in Delaware, just a block. Remind you, these guys are holding up 4 or 5 blocks. They have 15 to 20 officers getting overtime over black dollars for taxes, right? They couldn't get the damn police to support their block party, which they probably would need 4 for each one of the corners on the square. All right. So me personally, I smell a couple of lawsuits coming if they ain't cooning. I smell a couple of lawsuits coming for equal access if they ain't cooning out there. But I did bump into a coon ass nigga talking about this love shit. I told him this is strictly economics. He want to go to some spiritual wizard saying this is all love, and I just wanted to give him some love, like hard love, no homo. What they call it, rough love or tough love. Yeah, tough love. Yeah, tough love. Because the shit that was coming out of Homeboy's mouth, I know that there's about 500 other cool niggas that's agreeing to that bullshit right there. That's the problem. The coons got too much likes in these communities, and they're getting supported by these tethers. And it got to the point where Wilmington is a black city, right? There should be no other ethnic groups having a whole damn block, whole damn street to themselves where they're segregated and allowed to operate. All right? This is crazy. Oh, yeah. My man got me cracking up. But this is crazy.
And where was that video from?
This is Wilmington. This is in Wilmington. I go to the hood to get my hair braided. I see a black American shorty. I can get my barber, cut my hair up in a black American barber. I'm going there.
Negro.
Oh yeah,
I'm losing blood to my head. No, you're good. No, you're good. I'm losing blood to my head. They're in your state like that. That looks like Cali.
Yeah. Wait. I gotta let you even know this. They're surrounded by 3 other states. So these are guys coming from New Jersey, Philly, DC, etc. No different from they were bitching about people who were fighting injustice, and they were complaining about other black people coming to support other black people during a criminal injustice thing. But they allowed these tethers to come out here and get support from the police.
Well,
to go into a black neighborhood and put up this shenanigan parade.
Well, hold on, gentlemen.
That's crazy.
Well, check this, gentlemen, though. See, the other side is willing to kill to protect the rights of those very immigrants to run up and down the street with their flags in a country that's not theirs. So this gentleman y'all see here in the picture is Ryan Roth, who's also the man who attempted to assassinate your boy Trump today. He's supposed to be in his 60s, y'all. This is the man. Let's play the track.
Please tell me who you are and why are you here?
I'm 56 from the U.S. From North Carolina originally. So I live in Hawaii now. So flew all the way from Hawaii here. So the question as far as why I'm here, to me, a lot of the other conflicts are gray, but this conflict is definitely black and white. This is about good versus evil. This is a storybook, any movie we've ever watched. This is definitely evil against good. I mean, we're battling a situation here where, the Ukrainians and the rest of the world are caring and kind and generous and unselfish. And and take care of one another. And it's just a matter of, we need to stand up for that. That is the most important thing in the world, is just to show human beings that we're kind and we're caring and that we take care of one another and that the world is united so that we feed each other and make sure that, we all move forward as one collective whole unit. So, we feel the pain of one country's failure and their conflicts, and we enjoy the successes of other countries that are doing good, and we all work together. And for some reason, Russia does not grasp this concept that we're all one unit, and we have to get along and work together and be normal human beings. This is 2022. We have to work together. It seems asinine that we have a leader in a country that does not understand the concept of being unselfish and being generous and being kind and just the basic moral values that are required by human beings these days. It blows my mind.
And what are you doing here in Ukraine?
My initial goal was to come fight. I think, everybody around the globe should be motivated to come here and support the Ukrainians and support the army, no matter what gender, age, anything. Everybody should be here supporting the army. But I'm 56, so initially they were like, well, I have no military experience. So they're like, you're not an ideal candidate. So they said, not right this minute. So plan B was to come here to Kyiv and promote getting more people here. We need thousands and thousands and thousands of people here fighting with the Ukrainians. We need, we've got 190 countries around the world, and we need thousands from all of them. If the governments will not send their official military, then we civilians have to pick up the torch and make this thing happen. And we've gotten some wonderful people here.
He's a left extremist. This is what y'all are hearing. This is the leftist extremist talking point, y'all.
Yo, he looked like a blue-haired white lady, man. He looked like a blue-haired white lady.
He is
That
from
position?
what state? What state? Where is he from?
Hawaii. He's from Ohio. He's from Obama's state. He's a Hawaiian.
Oh yeah.
And,
He's from Hawaii. He
this dude on rode in this dude on rode in a surf wave.
Right.
He's from Hawaii. He thinks Trump is evil.
Let me go.
He wants to support the Ukraine.
Come on.
I mean, hey, somebody mentioned Jason Bourne, right? But I'm seeing Minority Report. I'm seeing an orgy of evidence right here.
Listen, but that's why I paused it real quick. Y'all listen. He was telling folks he was going to do some shit then, essentially. Spilling the beans, family. Yeah. Listen. So shout out to Ryan Ruth. Okay. He already had it in his mind. Yeah. This guy over here.
So let me just be clear, because I'm all brand new to this. It was this man's AK-47 that was found at Mar-a-Lago. It was this man's.
This is the guy. This is the guy poking out the bushes right here. Shout out to my man in the building.
The
Salute
case
to
closed.
God. Brother, grown man talking in the building. Salute to you, God. Peace to you. Peace. Excellent panel early today, family. Definitely.
My thing is, how can they not? My thing is, how can they not miss the blue hair coming out from the green shrubbery? Like, this is some bad security. They need to fire these clowns. Like, you can't see that blue wafty hair.
Hold on, brother Negro. Let's keep in mind now. I put up a little clip earlier with his image. He doesn't have the straight blue hair anymore. Okay, it's all blonde. And this little receipt here, y'all, is going back to 2022 of Ryan telling you what he gonna do in the near future. But let's play some more so we get more context, so y'all understand the motive behind today's attempt. Right? Let's go ahead and play it.
It's a small fraction of the number that should be here. If we have 5,000, to 10,000 people here fighting, You know, that is just a minuscule amount of the 5 billion people on the globe. You know, we need everyone here fighting. That's why I'm in Kyiv. So every project that I promote is about getting people here to support the Ukrainians.
Globalists.
We were at a critical juncture in this war where we are sitting on the fence as far as whether good or evil is going to win. You know, right now we're looking at a situation where the world is waning and it's thinking or not. And we're at a point where, you know, all right, are we going to stand for humanity, for human rights, for everything that is good with the world? Or are we just going to ignore it? You know, if everybody is complacent and doesn't join this fight, then guess who's going to win? It might take 10 years, but we're going to lose this battle if everyone around the globe does not stop what they're doing, get off the couch and come to Ukraine and defend the human rights of everyone around the globe.
Let's go there. I'm gonna start going to the brothers real quick. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, what y'all hearing? Right. Let me go to Brother Nico real quick in the chat. Brother Nico said he sounds like a CIA operative. That's what they sound like, y'all. Y'all gotta understand something here. This ain't no, listen here. The man was telling everybody, first and foremost, he apparently has no qualms with trying to martyr himself for this quote unquote cause. This is the ultimate leftist right here. Mm-hmm. Certified. Okay. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
He's MK Light. They got MK Ultra, but he MK Light.
Come on, man. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact right there.
You know,
the vanilla ice edition.
Yeah, he only needed mild programming, you know, just a little bit. You know, like here's $5. That's the extent of his program. Here's $5. What can you do with that? Right.
And you know,
yeah,
but real quick, I'm gonna go right back to you, Brother Vader. You know they're gonna give him, Brother Vader. I'm gonna just say this to you. Well, everybody, but particularly to you, because you about to line it up anyway. I'm about to throw you the layup, the alley-oop. He will be labeled a lone wolf.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Okay. And what I present this to everybody, the 100+ in here with us. Salute to y'all. I say this to everybody right now. Where is all of this fucking video camera stuff? Right? Is there no more cam when they catch these vigilante ass people? Or is that only a thing when you pulling niggas over? Huh? Is that only a thing when you pull a nigga over?
Right. Right.
Because I mean, there was no videotape, no real thorough videotape of a guy getting shot on the roof, right? So now there's no videotape of this person getting apprehended. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where is all of this videotape in times like this, but it's always some kind of camera, right? When you pulling a nigga out of a car. Somebody help me out here, Brother Betty. Go back. This back to you, sir. You got
this right here. This right here is the camera. This is the camera, right? What you're looking at when you see him on the screen, testifying to, you know, who he is, where he comes from, and the orgy of evidence. Right? It's easier to paint this man as a lone wolf, crazy person, than to have someone completely, you know, MK Ultra, who, you know, has a history of, you know, they tried to say that the dude that shot at Trump last time somehow supported Trump, right? They tried to say that shit, right? But this guy, they can just say, oh yeah, you know, he's by himself. He always hated Trump. He was always, you know, on a left extremist. He was always supporting this, and he was always against that. And so this guy, he's MK Light. They gave him just what he needed, sent him off, and hope for the best, right? And if he gets put down, or if he gets caught, whatever, we don't know this guy. This guy's loopy. He crazy. Look at him. Just look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. This motherfucker don't know what's going on.
Right. And magically these niggas can be on roofs, they can be in the bushes, and nothing, and nobody is surveilling the area.
Right.
But again, it just becomes so interesting to me that anytime Black America stands up for anything, you get the National Guard, niggas.
Right.
Huh? You get kicked out of protest. And Palestinians are allowed to stay there in your place.
Shit is backwards.
Fat man. Brother Negro, what say you, sir? You got the flow, man. Brother Negro, are you there, sir?
I'm right here. My thing is, it's like, how was they able to get this white on white crime off at the golf course? I thought that was the place where white men do the business at. That's where white men break the truce and make deals. This man came with the Bonnie and the Clyde, and he was about to close the casket on Trump. So like, I'm like, man, I thought the golf course was the sacred holy grail for the white man, the rich white man, and like where they get so I don't understand how he was able to get these licks off at the golf course.
Right. Brother Negro. The holy grail for the white man. This nigga's crazy, man. Hey,
he's right.
But that white on white crime hit different.
I know Trump ain't gonna be drinking no mimosas now on that golf course now.
Yeah, Mar-a-Lago ain't looking the same, or none of them other spots looking the same no more. Let's play a little bit more of Ryan Roof. Let's go ahead and play this.
This is the most important thing going on in the world today. So sitting around and letting life go on as normal and complaining about gas prices and complaining about, your luxury life in whatever country you live in is unacceptable. As human beings, we must support each other. We cannot turn our backs on anyone around the world and expect the problem to go away. So I've been dealing with Russia for my entire life. We had one period where it was okay, but now we've let it slip back into terrorism. So it's just, the world needs to respond. Why world leaders are not sending military is beyond me. We're going to have to elect new leaders the next go around that have a backbone and that have the fortitude to say, hey, we're not going to tolerate this type of behavior. This type of behavior is unacceptable anywhere, any place. So it's totally unacceptable. And why people are not responding, I do not know.
This man is not going to be alive for very long.
Yeah, somebody gonna clean him up. I do not condone violence, but I'm telling you, this world, particularly these administrations, don't like to leave loose ends.
Oh yeah,
because let me say this. It was alleged by a whistleblower, ladies and gentlemen, that Kamala got all the questions. Kamala's campaign team got all the questions to the debate in advance, y'all. And that very whistleblower is no longer here. They got that person up out the way.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, they got him out the way.
What?
Let me spin the block one more time. Kamala got the questions to the debate in advance. Her and her team got the questions in advance. Okay? And that person who blew the whistle on her running the play is no longer on this planet.
Wow.
Now let's keep in mind, y'all, we talking about only 5 days ago? Wow. Right? The campaign was Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wow.
So yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy. I haven't verified this, but I heard that her answers on this interview that she did after the debate were identical to the answers in the debate when they didn't even answer the question, neither in the debate nor in this interview. So I'm inclined to agree that, yeah, she memorized answers because she had the questions up front. So I gotta verify that. But
Yeah, it's
I
absolutely
don't.
alleged.
I think she got that radio through her earring. I don't think she has the. I don't think she has the IQ to remember a goddamn thing. That woman is dumb as a cunt. All right, all right. Like I don't like she sucked her way up to the top. She did not. I don't see her having any intellectual swag at all. And remember, there all those sister girls were saying that she was going to dissect Trump with her paralegal skills, not her lawyer skills, her paralegal skills and whatnot. And like I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap all the way around. And then on top of that, she's an immigrant. She don't know as much as we do. We Black Americans. We Americans. So like, no. Her education ain't right.
Well, I mean, again, bro, this is the shit that's been going down. How does this person then get deleted a couple days ago after whistleblowing this? If it wasn't real, that person still be around, right? Huh? It still be around. Kamala
do we
go
have a
back.
hit?
Kamala going around rinsing and repeating the same speech everywhere she go.
In the same different accent, no matter depending on what region she in and what section of the neighborhood she in.
Yeah. She definitely checks the lingo. Probably goes on YouTube, right? Or somebody on her team goes on YouTube.
Duolingo.
And they doing like the kids from back in the day from the suburbs who always wanted to dance to MTV music videos. And they dancing in the mirror. So Kamala was doing the same thing. She's from that cloth. Look in the mirror. Don't it sound like the South? Yeah, okay. It's one of those. It's one of those, family. Like, come on, man. We gonna stop. Hold on, y'all. One second. I got another cash app. Shout out to y'all supporting tonight, man, on this late night. You know, everything goes to the program. Thank you very much. Peace. What you in the cloud? You must be a new person here. Salute to Sister Shanice for checking in and supporting the program. Salute. Rocking a flex bomb. Shout out to you, sis. Appreciate your support. First time coming through. Salute. But gentlemen, this is Mr. Roof himself, or Rolf. Okay, the guy who attempted to get your boy Trump up out the way. This is him right here. And this is a clip from him expressing some of his extreme leftist position here. Okay. And ultimately, left believes in looking out for everybody except for Black Americans. Everybody got to get taken care of. You get a car. Nigga, you don't get shit. That's what it is. All right, let's play some more of this, though.
What impressed you the most since you are here?
My trip to Irpin was pretty emotional. So, going and seeing the buildings that were burned and destroyed and things of that nature. I think more emotional for me is just talking to the guys that have come here. When you talk to a 20-year-old guy that sold everything he owns to come here and fight, that is heroism.
Whoa.
Damn, that's a slap in the face to the black. This is a slap in the face to the black veterans. Hell, this is a slap in the face of the white veterans that are from the soil. Like, that's crazy. Like, this dude is a duckbill loony. Like, to say that and be so unapologetic. This is probably one of your college professors right here. This is one of your college professors right here saying this weirdo shit. And you wonder why these kids is coming out half baked out of these institutions.
Bro, look at his eyes.
He zooted. He zooted than a motherfucker.
He on some Quaaludes.
He on that lube. He on that lube. And these are the cats that will do that lone wolf shit. Higher learning on niggas. He's that cat. So, but hey, I want to pull up something before we shut this thing down. Your man Biden came out with a small statement regarding this next assassination attempt, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back, y'all.
So Biden came out of hiding. Wait, Chef. Biden came out of hiding. Did they wheelchair him? Did they wheelchair him?
Well, wait, we'll talk about that when we get back. Salute to everybody that's checked in with us. We'll be right back after this commercial.
One love, y'all. God bless y'all. Black Americans all over the country, baby.
They say don't wait. When that shit get crazy, leave, give up that date. But if I had to cease my love, 1,000 seas I drown to stay. Cause when it gets hard, it's never even close to what I've suffered. Till you came into my life and brought some peace, removed the clutter, reconstructed trust. My heart you clutched, focused, and you aim. Pulled the trigger on a life with you that nobody could graze. I could see with you in darkness, making moves and power plays. In the shadows or the sunlight, ultraviolet, super rays.
See, I can look at other people's creations, but I can also see the reflection of my people when I see these people.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We got your scary dude on this nigga look crazy. On the camera, family. We got
you like Bill Nye, the science guy.
You understand? Yeah. But your family, this is the guy again. If you're not up to speed, this is the man who attempted the assassination on one Donald J. Trump. Okay, and but I do think it is necessary that we bring up what your president, your current sitting president, aka Homer Simpson, had to say about this, since that nigga been hiding in the bush the whole damn time. Okay, but let me go ahead and shrink this down. Okay, let me bring it up for everybody so y'all can see it, family. Donald J. Trump. Let me bring the Negro back in here. Okay. Yeah. In the meantime, make sure y'all go ahead and share this out, family. We're gonna be cranking this thing down in 5 minutes, so I can get ahead and finish doing my prep. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, yes, indeed, this is a little response here from your man Donald J. Trump. Biden, regarding the assassination attempt on your man Trump again. Okay, official statement from him. All right, this statement reads as, I know it's a little small, family, so I'm gonna read it out loud. Statement reads as this. Okay, I have been briefed by my team regarding the federal law enforcement is investigating a possible assassination attempt of former President Trump today. A suspect is in custody, and I commend the work of the Secret Service and their law enforcement partners for their vigilance and their efforts to keep the former president and those around him safe. I am relieved that the former president is unharmed, aka, God damn it, y'all missed again. I digress. Let me keep on going. There is an active investigation into the incident as law enforcement gathers more details about what happened. As I have said many times, there is no place for political violence or for any violence ever in our country. And I have directed my team to continue to ensure that the Secret Service has every resource, capability, and protective measure necessary to ensure the former president continued safety. That's a fucking cap. Okay.
All cap. And I read that in between, just like you read it. I mean, that God damn it.
Y'all, hey, Fanny, y'all know he can't stand that mother. He's like, God damn, we still got this mother in here. And Kamala raggedy ass running around. Kamala running around. That's a fact, Sister Vina. He yeeted. He can't stand it. He's like, you motherfuckers got one job. You got one goddamn job. Why can't nobody pop this nigga top and get him up out the way? God damn. Let's keep that a buck, y'all. He can't stand it. Brother Negro, look at him, man. Talk to me, Brother Negro. Are you calling cap on this public address from your current president, man? Homer Simpson.
Man.
They done sent this nigga back to the bushes, hiding in the bushes and shit. Go ahead.
Okay, Biden. I'm surprised he had enough brain cells to write that right now. Okay,
cool.
That's the first thing. Like, who is writing
you
it?
know that's the publicist. You know somebody wrote that for him, brother.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah.
So you saying it's Jean Pierre that's writing this? The Yes Boss chick.
Yeah.
Is she writing this?
Yeah.
But the point I want to get at is that, like, I don't think this dude have enough brain cells to be doing anything. Like, who's in the White House right now? And it damn sure ain't Kamala. Who's in that White House? That's what I want to know. And that's what. Then also, my question to Trump is, why is he not hiring the what are those burnout boys, the stand back, the stand go guys, or where the hell they call themselves? Why he ain't radioing to them? He radioed them last time. He got January the 6th. So, like, they locked and load. So, like, why he ain't reaching out for that support?
Oh,
because
the Proud Boys.
Yeah, the Proud Girls, and the the Snitch Keepers, and all those losers. Like why are they not reaching? Why is he not reaching out to these guys?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, brother Negro. Where is this motherfucker? What about the Oath Keepers? The Hole Keepers. Remember about the Oath Keepers? Yeah. Where are them? He can't get the Hell's Angels on his side to do some security. I mean, it's a lot of thugs out here that just we can't keep this little president safe. I mean,
I think Drake got them all. I think Drake got them all on reserve right now.
Yeah. So I'm just sitting here trying to make it make sense for me, man. Honestly, this is the guy. Salute to him, being the of course, not the lone wolf, because they're going to tell you that this guy is acting on his own. Let's be very clear. He is not alone.
It's not his own money that got him there. I could tell you that. So where's the Rico?
Hold on. And it ain't his own money that got him back. Remember, this is 2 years ago, brother Negro. It's 2004. It's 2024 now. This is a clip from 2022. And him being extreme at then, because he's already crying, y'all. That man has every he has every indication and desire to become some kind of a martyr, vigilante martyr for this leftist system. Right? I asked the question a few days ago, y'all, in what other Republican administration were vaccines mandated? Because isn't this Democratic Party supposed to be the party of the people? Right? But it is showing itself to be the party of dictatorship. You have no choice, ladies and gentlemen. And this man is saying, listen, y'all need to stop doing every fucking thing y'all do and go over there and help them folk. How dare you? How dare you? We're living in very dangerous times, he's saying. He's still coming up off of that talk where, Trump is gonna send you back to slavery type of talk. Well, as far as I'm concerned, even the stomp down Negroes and Negresses that will talk about Trump sending us back to slavery, first and foremost, they lived through his presidency. You tell them that. Are you still alive? Right? Was Trump president in 2020? Or was he president before then? Are we still scared of the boogeyman, Orange Man? Even while you got them stimmy checks while he was your president. Meaning you got stimmies. So what? But in this very administration, niggas is getting inflation. Niggas can't pay rent, mortgages, car notes, insurances. What I recommend that the family don't try to talk to delusional folks. Okay? Let them crash out. Because I know one thing. 2 days. It was 2 days after Trump's administration. We got the Biden administration. And 2 days after Trump turned it over, okay, Biden was your president. And we got mandated. You were then forced to put foreign things into your body. And if you didn't, you got a letter saying your services are no longer needed. So my question again, and y'all let me know, especially those catching the replay, right? Have you ever seen a time in history during a campaign season there being 2 assassination attempts on a candidate for president? I sit here and say to y'all, family, we have never seen anything like that before. Yes, there were attempts on sitting presidents. Were there attempts on candidates during an election season / campaign 2 consecutive times? I haven't seen it. If you catch the replay, leave it in the community kitchen section, right? In the comments for your boy. Let me know what type of time it is. If you've seen it, I want to go ahead and research and look that up because I have been unable to find anything like that. Brother Vader. Yes, sir.
Can I say something about this? Yo, these black candidates need to watch their ass. See, this is why you should be more aligned with the grassroots because we will have your back. We will support you a lot more. But since they don't, now they in the wins and some crazy white guy, because they might not like something, they might take them out. That's the reality. Like I had to tell a couple of my loved ones that's in the politics and stuff. I'm like, yo, this ain't really the season for y'all to be why don't you just drop out for a couple of years and come back? Like they were looking at me like I was crazy. No, I'm just telling you the vibe and the scene that I've been seeing lately.
That part. But you know what? And listen again. When are any of these maniacs like this guy, Ryan Roof, get the label of a white identity extremists. Because they put that on the books when it comes to black folk. Why aren't all these vigilante serial killer little boys and men who shooting up schools, shooting up communities, having live assassination attempts on former presidents / candidates being labeled white identity extremists?
Assaulting the Capitol.
Right. So let's leave it right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. Get your thought off.
Yeah. Man, I got to push back on that because they didn't even want to acknowledge that was an insurrection. You got people that are on these Twitter spaces right now that say that the January 6th that they were fighting for their rights, state rights, and all this other talk.
Well, you got to always keep in mind, Brother Negro, on this platform, Twitter isn't the only place we're streaming. We have it on Rumble. We have it on YouTube. We're all over the place. So Twitter is one faction. We got other things shaking as well. But nonetheless, everybody's going to have their talking points, and there's different frames of thought. That's what I'm learning, having entered this particular realm here. But with that being said, Brother Negro, let them know how they can get a hold of you, man. What's shaking, what's coming down a Negro line in the near future.
We got those lawsuits coming through for the Lions Club. That's in the works. They got that book Delineationology finishing up. So get you guys, get your pre-orders and your copies. Reach out soon on that. And we're gonna just keep, and also, keep your thoughts and your prayers. I'm up in Wimbledon right now, checking the temperature to see if there's some real Negroes out there, real Black American people that want to get these immigrants out the paint so they won't have no foreign flag days. These guys were out there in the streets like they won World War II. I kid you not. Music blaring. I can't even blare my music without the police pulling a Negro over. But yet still they can go out with the police on the side of the street with the Black people's tax dollars. Because that ain't their top. They ain't their dollars. Those are Black American people tax dollars. But we can't get a block party. Yes, some things that need to be ironed out that way because that's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Un-American, if you ask me. Un-American. And like they say, no taxation without representation. That means for the Negro too, not just for y'all white folks. I'm out on that, and I want to say thank you for making us aware about these crazy white shooters, these domestic terrorists, these Mayo supremacists out here trying to splatter the kufi of past President Donald Trump. Donald Trump, you need to holler at 50. Quit biting his songs and actually get a vehicle that's bulletproof, brother. Get a bulletproof joint and let them know that you're for real about what's going on.
Salute to the Negro, man. It's coming through. This nigga is funny, man. Salute to the Negro in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to our brother Negro checking in. Brother Vader, man, let them know what's coming down the pipeline for Black American Services Supply. What you got shaking in the near future, sir?
Let me please shout out a few people. Shout out to Brother Negro who supports the Base app. Shout out to Brother Twiz who supports Sister Star, Brother Nico, you, Brother Chef. Shout out to all the people that have been supporting me this far. I came in and I missed Brother Twiz, and I still need to sync up with him because I know he's been doing a nationwide tour and stuff. But shout out to all of you who've been supporting the app. Good things are coming. What's going on the app is, we still got our boycott system. We still got our business, our Black business mapped out locally. We got our politics. And shout out to the dumb Negroes that think that we don't need a sundown database because hashtag Javion McGee, right? For you truckers that need to move across these States in a safe way, you're going to need this app. You need to know what's going on around you politically. You need to know what's going on around you financially. You need to know what's going on around you as far as these dangerous spots. So be on the lookout for the Base app. I'm coming to the App Store very soon. I'm closing up my beta, and we're going to launch. And I'm going to be seeking out all of my supporters to make sure that you have access to premium services as well. And there's more news to come because I'm linking up with other organizations that are out here. And but I'm gonna play that close to my chest for now. And just watch out but support. $ Vader Base on Cash App. I'll be opening the donation page so you can just use a regular credit card on my website. The website is grfba.org, grassrootsforblackamerica.org. And look out for what's coming because we're ready to launch.
Salute to you, Brother Vader, for checking in, man. Definitely looking forward to the Vader Base app releasing and coming to the forefront pretty soon, man, because we definitely need that. RIP to that brother JaVale McGee, man. RIP to that brother, that trucker. He damn sure could have used the Base app, But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for checking in with us here today. It was one of those conversations that had to be had, and bringing y'all up to speed was shaking. Salute to the 110 plus in the building. Well, 108 in the building right now. Salute to y'all. But ladies and gentlemen, in this system, it is up to you to select and choose the life that you want to live, the society with which you want to live in. If these kind of things continue to happen, we got a long road of motherfucking ahead of us, family. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for joining me here today. And remember, in a system of white degeneracy, you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. My name is Chef C, and I'm out.